Hello, my name is Christy Knockleby and I teach online classes in Minecraft. I've had a few people ask me recently, what are my classes like? What should they expect? So I decided to do a short video about how my classes work. My classes use online conferencing technology so we can watch each other's webcams and we can talk through a mic. There's myself and 5 to 10 students. And we'll have a whiteboard. So for my Minecraft math class, for example, we'll have a whiteboard that looks something like a paint program. This is just my paint program. And in the math class, we're going to be working on coordinates a lot. So I'll be asking questions like, if a Minecraft person was standing right here and they wanted to use relative coordinates to place a block here, how could they do that? And what happens with relative coordinates is they work from where the person is standing. So we can count, okay, it is, this should be X, not Y. X and Z, we're looking straight down at the person, so we don't have a height here. It would be 2 over towards positive X and 4 up towards Z. So our command would be set block 204 stone. Now in the class we'll do a number of exercises on the whiteboard, making sure everyone can follow how to do this, and we'll go into Minecraft and we will use those commands. So we'll use set block commands a lot, we'll use fill commands. By the end of the class, a person should be able to build a whole building without moving. And then you can take all of those commands. So this is just part of a building. We can take all of the commands that would be needed for building that building and put them in a one command combiner to make a one command creation out of it. So you can just take one piece of text, copy it into a command block, trigger that command block, and it will produce your whole building. That's sort of our final assignment. We're also going to be doing things like building flying machines that use coordinates and command blocks to work. And we'll be working on some group builds together. So if we take a picture of a castle or a cathedral or something we'd like to build, and we're going to build it together, we need to ask, okay, how many blocks wide do we want this to be? And then how many blocks long does it need to be to maintain the proportion that it is in that picture? So we'll be doing group builds and individual projects. It's using the same activities I've taught in other classes. I've just arranged my classes differently this year so that I have very little to no redstone in the first, and in the second semester after Christmas I'm hoping to teach classes that are all about redstone and binary. Now, the Minecraft math classes, the beginner one, will be working on multiplication strategies, and there will be somewhat less homework for that class than for the advanced Minecraft math class. In the advanced Minecraft math class, we will be looking at exponents, we'll be looking at square roots, and we will be using blocks to explore this equation right here. It's a quadrilateral equation. Y does x plus y squared equal x squared plus y squared plus 2xy. And when we draw this out with blocks, it actually becomes very easy to see why that equation works. So that is the Minecraft math class. Now I have a number of other classes I teach. I have some really short classes, like a Minecraft geography class. This building I'm wandering in is what I call Cobblestone Academy, and it has little classrooms here. We never actually sit in the classrooms, that would be boring. We use these classrooms as places for traveling to other places. So from here, we can go to, this is a model one of my classes built of a Spanish castle. And there's an NPC, that's a non-player character here, that talks about some of the people who lived in the castle. So in my Minecraft geography class, what happens is we fly around, we spend a lot of time flying around a giant Earth map and exploring it. And from this Earth map, we teleport to the builds that my other Minecraft geography classes have built. And we build collectively some new builds. And we can see where we are on this map. Right here, I am pretty close to the Strait of Gibraltar. Right there, I could fly way far. I could fly up there to England. I'm actually going to take a shortcut, I know. I have a whole bunch of little teleport hubs. So here we are above London. And I can look again on the big Earth map. Okay, we're near London right there. So it's a different way of exploring the map. As we fly around, I will be explaining about the Age of Discovery and about different explorers. Then we'll stop, we'll build big monuments. I'll write up a little NPC that explains about the monument we've built, and we'll tour the monuments that other people have built. I also, for all of my classes, send home a homework sheet with follow-up activities you can do to explore the topics more. So in my Minecraft geography, the homework sheet will have more about longitude and latitude and exercises to do, and even a craft to build. So that's the Minecraft geography class. What are some of the other classes? I have a grammar class. Again, here's the classroom I don't really use much, but I have here, I've got flowers labeled so you can have assemble yourself sentences here. The frightful villager dreamed. There's no object to this sentence, but there is a prepositional phrase in the nether. And in these chests, I have a whole bunch of different options. Here's different subjects. Objects for if your verb carries an object. The other thing we do, we model sentences using nouns for cobblestone, verbs for stone, adjectives for wool, etc., etc. And I work this class where I'll have one initial class. We'll talk about what verbs are, what nouns are. Then I will send everyone off for the week. And they are supposed to spend a bit of time exploring this village here and talking to the NPCs. So I have the verb guy who you talk to. I've actually done his quest, which is why it's not showing up there, but his quest involves finding a potion that will cure the curse a witch put on him where he can only speak in verbs. And to do that, you have to answer the little quiz the alchemist gives you. Madlib Morris actually does Mad Libs. You can type in words. He'll ask for 2 adjectives, a noun, a verb, and put it into a little story. All different little people here. The sentence master helps practice modeling the sentences. Rebecca, I think, sends you on a maze where you have to run through a different maze. There's all these different little activities I've planned. There's also a city that you can go through, and there's specially marked chests that you can open only if you answer the question. Students are supposed to come, they're supposed to play on here, they can build their own little house, gather resources from the NPCs or from the environment around. And then for the second class, we do sentence modeling and sort of a review. So that is how my grammar class works. It's really short. It is just the two classes. What else do I have here? I have another long class, which is my Shakespeare class. It will be starting the fall of 2017. And for this one, we're going to rely very strongly on the NPCs, the non-player characters. Here's an actor you can talk to. He has different things. So the green parts on the text is what the actor says, and then we have two options, one or two. We can choose those. Choose one. That's from Midsummer's Night Dream. So the NPCs will explain a bit. The important thing, though, is we're not just going to rely on going around and talking to NPCs. I'm going to be asking students to write their own NPCs. So we use this program here. It's the Beat and Quest editor, and we will write characters, taking Shakespeare characters, transporting them into Minecraft. I'm going to ask the students to quote a few of that character's lines, but then to also explain, what do those lines mean? Can you paraphrase the Shakespeare in English? I'm also going to ask students to think about, how would that character act in Minecraft? The screen I have open, I have the character Robin from Midsummer's Night Dream, Robin Goodfellow or Puck, and he's a prankster. So I'm going to ask, what kind of pranks, would a mischievous fairy be able to play in Minecraft? And I'm going to ask questions like, if we have a Minecraft Hamlet and a Minecraft Romeo, what would they say to each other? What kind of stories can we invent using these characters? We're going to try to write some pseudo Shakespeare. I'm not sure, we might do some YouTube videos acting out scenes from Shakespeare. I'm going to be talking about the history of Shakespeare's plays. How did things like the delayed coronation of James I influence a couple of Shakespeare's plays from that time period? So that is what my Shakespeare class will be about. I teach a beginner Minecraft class that is just sort of 2 sessions learning how to use Minecraft. I teach this because I have a lot of people who come into my classes not knowing anything about Minecraft, and it kind of helps to get that before you try doing the math and before you try doing the Shakespeare. I have parents ask me, is this a good class for my kids? Will my kids enjoy it? And I never really know I can't say whether it's going to be a good fit. I can tell you as much as I can. I can answer questions about the class. I will say that the classes do require some determination. It is in Minecraft, but if a child is used to playing Minecraft lots, they get to play on big multiplayer servers and lots of mini games, and then they come on my server and it's kind of quiet. And instead of running around and playing mini games, I say, okay, today we're going to build this. Well, it's not necessarily the activities I offer aren't necessarily going to compete with those other things. So there has to be some buy-in to the idea that this is class time. We're going to be learning something. We're going to be working on a particular skill. If a student is not able to focus, I might ask a parent to stay with the student during class time. I will ask parents to help make sure that their child does the required homework. It is easier. I can make alterations if you do not have the time scheduled for the homework. We can look at shortened versions, but I mean, the different skills build on each other and you want to be able to keep up. I do encourage parents to be involved in the classes. I know Minecraft sort of feels like a foreign place to some people. It's where their kids are, but not where they are. Well, I'm willing to help teach parents how to use Minecraft. I am willing to answer emails. If you're taking a grammar class, or if your child is taking a grammar class, ask your child to model some sentences. Check how they've modeled it. Talk to them how they're doing it. If you're taking a Minecraft math class, be prepared to spend a little bit of time learning how it works. I do send out homework. Here's a sample. I'll send out a sheet. Here's for the Minecraft flying machines. Instructions. I will meet with students if they really need outside of class time, or I'll have office hours. It's a fun class, but it is some work. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you. Bye.